We live in a world obsessed with achievement, productivity, and relentless self-improvement. From the moment we wake up, we are bombarded with messages urging us to optimize every aspect of our existence. We must be more successful, fitter, richer, and socially admired. We push ourselves beyond our limits, only to find that the rewards of this endless race are fleeting. The result? A society plagued by stress, burnout, anxiety, and a deep sense of dissatisfaction. But what if the key to a fulfilling life lies not in doing more, but in letting go? Throughout history, some of the greatest philosophers have explored this very question. Thinkers like Epictetus, Seneca, Marcus Aurelius, and even Eastern sages like the Buddha have all pointed to a deeper truth. True contentment comes from within, not from the external world. One of the greatest sources of human suffering is attachment. Our clinging to external validation, material possessions, and unrealistic expectations. The Stoics, for example, emphasize the importance of detachment from things beyond our control. Epictetus famously said, "Happiness and freedom begin with a clear understanding of one principle. Some things are within our control, and some things are not." This idea is more relevant than ever. In our modern world, we are constantly exposed to social media, which fuels comparison, envy, and the insatiable desire for more. We chase after followers, likes, and status symbols, believing they will bring us happiness. But as soon as we achieve one goal, another appears. The cycle never ends. A practical way to implement this wisdom is to practice gratitude for what we already have. Instead of constantly seeking more, we can shift our focus to the abundance in our lives. Studies have shown that people who keep gratitude journals experience higher levels of happiness and lower levels of stress. Our world offers an overwhelming number of choices, leading to decision fatigue and stress. Ancient philosophers understood that simplicity leads to peace. Socrates, for instance, observed the bustling markets of Athens and remarked, "How many things there are that I do not need?" This insight challenges our modern culture of consumerism. We are constantly encouraged to buy more, upgrade, and accumulate. Yet studies show that beyond a certain point, material wealth does not increase happiness. A simple way to apply this is through minimalism. This doesn't mean renouncing all possessions, but rather being intentional about what we own and consume. Cutting down unnecessary commitments, decluttering our space, and simplifying our routines can reduce stress and improve overall well-being. One of the most toxic beliefs in modern society is that our worth is tied to our productivity. We glorify hustle culture, believing that working longer hours and sacrificing rest will lead to success. But ancient wisdom tells us otherwise. Aristotle spoke about the golden mean, the idea that virtue lies in balance, not extremes. Too much ambition leads to exhaustion, too little leads to stagnation. The challenge is to find a sustainable middle ground. Implementing this in daily life means setting boundaries, both in work and personal life. This could mean resisting the urge to check emails after work hours, prioritizing rest, or allowing ourselves moments of genuine leisure without guilt. Paradoxically, slowing down can often lead to greater clarity and effectiveness. Modern life fosters an illusion that we can control everything: our future, other people's opinions, even our own emotions. But the reality is, much is beyond our control. This is why Stoic philosophers practice the art of amor fati, the love of fate. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This principle can be liberating in today's uncertain world. Instead of fearing uncertainty, we can embrace it. This might mean accepting that setbacks and failures are inevitable, viewing them as learning experiences rather than personal defeats. In relationships, it might mean letting go of the need to change others and instead focusing on how we respond. In a world obsessed with constant action, we forget the importance of stillness. The ancient Chinese philosopher Zhuangzi wrote about the concept of Wu Wei, effortless action. This does not mean passivity, but rather aligning with the natural flow of life instead of forcing things. For us today, this could mean practicing mindfulness, meditation, or simply allowing ourselves moments of idleness. Taking a walk without distractions, sitting in silence, or engaging in deep reflection can be powerful antidotes to the overstimulation of modern life. Reframing our definition of success is perhaps the most radical shift we can make. Instead of measuring success by external achievements, what if we measured it by our ability to live in alignment with our values? By our ability to cultivate wisdom, kindness, and inner peace? Ancient philosophers didn't just theorize about these ideas, they lived them. Seneca, one of Rome's wealthiest men, practiced voluntary poverty to ensure he would never be a slave to material wealth. Diogenes, a radical cynic philosopher, lived in a barrel and rejected societal conventions altogether. While these examples may seem extreme, they point to an important truth. We have the power to define what a meaningful life looks like for us. We don't need to abandon modern life to embrace ancient wisdom. Instead, we can integrate these insights into our daily routines. By letting go of attachment, embracing simplicity, finding balance, relinquishing control, and practicing stillness, we can cultivate a sense of peace in an otherwise chaotic world. Perhaps instead of striving for more, we should strive for less. Less stress, less comparison, less distraction. And in doing so, we may find that we already have everything we need. If you found value in this discussion, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Join this journey of wisdom and self-discovery, and let's explore more ways to bring ancient philosophy into modern life. See you in the next one.